Hey, what's happening, you guys? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Happy Friday. It's Friday. Today we're going to be playing some Project Zomboid. We're following the story of Eric X. I think this is, I don't know if this is like episode 4, maybe. I'm not real sure. Say my hellos and we'll just jump right in. Michelle, my one Facebook viewer. How the hell are you? Vaco, Bamsy moi. It's good to see you. Tommy? John Doe, wonderful good afternoon together. I watch all the other streams without the login. Lazy me. Why does no one use the alternative Ekron mod map? Well, I'm just doing vanilla right now. That's the only reason. I don't really have a fight in that game. I was just wanting to do. I mean, I've been playing this so long. Like sometimes just a load of no mods is actually a breath of fresh air. To be honest with you, Nathan Justice, it's good to see you. We'll be playing some of this, man. I've been obsessing over the City Skylines 2 debacle here of late. I still intend to stream it next week, but man, it's the recommended stuff. Go ahead and hit this right here. We'll go ahead and push it right in. The recommended specs are like a 3080. I'm at 3090, and apparently it's like it gets even crazier than that. John Doe, it is bad, man. It is bad. Like people with 3090s are having issues with stuff. Wow, it's 7:10 in the morning. Are having issues. And see, like I'm actually gonna do it at the risk of bricking my. I have a 3090 Ti, and apparently, from my understanding, it's real GPU heavy, like extremely GPU heavy. It's not optimized at all, and the VRAM makes a big difference. So I have 24 gigs of VRAM in this 3090. I was watching a guy named City Planner who's a big City Skylines guy, and he's going to do benchmark tests on Saturday, which I'm kind of looking forward to watching. That's going to show all the stuff. And his thing is, I think I'm going to be able to play it on medium settings, which is good. Until they did. It went live and did not tell Discord. Feels bad. But did I not? Hold on. I thought I did. Did I not? Are you trolling me? I did. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm checking. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Hold on. Did I do it in the wrong? Where did I do it? Yeah, I did. Man, you're trolling me, man. KPK. I feel like I've been totally trolled. I totally did it. You just missed it, man. Robaz was playing Skylines 2 yesterday with a 3090, and he was getting 25 to 30 FPS at 1440 all maxed out. Yeah, I'll probably play 1080. I'm not really worried too much about, like, 30 FPS is fine. I mean, everybody's freaking out about that stuff, but I mean, 30 FPS is fine. It's just when you start to get into, like much lower than that. And what I've talked to other content creators that have had early access, they've kind of told me that it starts to get kind of woozy at around 10,000 residents. So we'll see. 720 zombies killed. We've lasted 15 days and 22 hours. We have a helicopter coming on the wings here. This is my guy, Eric X, who has high thirst, slow healer. He's a prone to illness, smoker, weak stomach. We're short-sighted, fast learner. We're a gymnast, lucky, outdoorsman, cook, slow reader, keen hearing, stout, and we are now underweight. This is where we are. We're right here. As you can see, Fallus Lake is right there. So we're really close. I'm gonna continue working my way up into the town. The object today is gonna be to get to the gas station. Don't know if we're gonna do it, but we're gonna try. I posted it again so you'd see it and think you had not. Drunk, you seem highly motivated to play Zomboid. I'm with you. I've just been obsessing. My problem is that I'm kind of OCD when it comes to things. So when I get like when something's going on in my head, it's hard for me to like think of anything else. I'm sure that there's lots of people that are kind of like that, but man, it's so like I've been looking forward to City Skylines 2, and so like I've been kind of like I watched City Planner's deal, I watched Biffa's deal, I was watching Raptor before I jumped on here. So I think Sips is playing it on Twitch. I mean, I've just become like completely obsessed with the thing until it launches on Tuesday. I think that the problem, I think that they probably would have been better off like going into like early access beta, like calling it like for what it was, and that way there wouldn't be near as many people mad. But my guess is that there are going to be a lot of very unhappy people on Tuesday. Probably won't be me, but I don't think. Unless, of course, I brick my 3090, and then I'll be real pissed. Yeah. You're a bad mama jama. I get it. You too. So we're gonna work our way into Ekron. That's what we're gonna do. So where are we telling Drunk to go today? Valley Station, I know, right, Wop? Everybody's like, yeah, you gotta go to Ekron. You gotta go to Ekron. So I'm in Ekron now. The big question is we're gonna be able to get into Ekron. Ooh, radish seeds. I don't want those. Radishes are the most useless crop in all of Zomboid. Oh, they were fruitful and multiplying now, weren't they? Another one of these. Go ahead and rip these up as well. About to go. Where'd all my peeps go? Eduardo, how you doing? Lay down and now roll over, Drunk. I know, right? Once you go to Marchridge, we might go to Marchridge sometime, but we're gonna go ahead and establish a base. I never establish bases. I always like die before I establish bases. It's like I'm always just messing around, you know? But not today. Today it's all business, man. I'm 100% business. We're gonna get it going. Once we kill all the zombies. I'll take those carrot seeds. Thank you very much, Farmer Brown, for the wonderful carrot seeds that you gave me. Oh, come here. If you keep littering on the highway like this, you'll make a nice Indian man cry again. Do you remember those commercials? I vaguely remember them. You know, the fun fact, I don't think the guy was even an Indian. I think he was like something else. They just liked him because he had pigtails. It fit in with the with the, I guess what an Indian's supposed to look like. Oh shit! Where'd this guy come from? I'm one-hitting these bitches now. This is good. Really crazy how many are just in this area. He was Italian, I heard. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, right? I mean, because you would think you were like, I wonder how my shoes are. How are my shoes holding up? Probably should have checked my my inventory before I did this. Looking all right. Peace, Gav. What's happening? If you keep littering on the highway, you'll yeah. We got this. Yeah, so next week what I'll probably end up doing, I'm gonna be off tomorrow because I got to go to Rankin, Mississippi, which is like in the middle of nowhere, but it's at least I feel like we're making progress now for a band championship. But then later on, I might end up streaming on Sunday. We'll do Project Zomboid again. And on Monday, we'll do Project Zomboid. There's actually a game that I'm probably going to get a key for. It's an auto shooter. Apparently, that's like the new big thing right now because I'm getting a lot of offers for keys for auto shooters. It's a zombie auto shooter, so I'm probably going to do that on Monday as well. And then I don't know. I imagine we'll do City Skylines on Tuesday, and I might do it on Wednesday as well, depending on how performance is. And if it doesn't, of course, if it bricks my computer, then I guess then it's all off. I won't be playing City Skylines 2 at all. But we'll see. I've heard it's just a resource hog, though. You know what? One of the things I've noticed, I haven't really seen much in the way of weapons in bodies. I wonder if that's a might eventually have to go home for water. Isn't that crazy? What's up, Claymore? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. You were off yesterday, another day off. Yeah, well, I was off yesterday. I'm trying to think of why I took off yesterday. There was a reason why I took off. I just can't remember it now. I think I was having a I don't feel like it day. Like I don't feel like playing anything day. Maybe. I can't remember, but all I know is it turned into like this weird obsession. of City Skylines 2. I think that's what happened. But tomorrow I have to take off. I won't even be in town, so that's like that's just one of those things. Man Devil. Hi, Drunk. I also can't remember things from yesterday. Yeah, it happens when you get old, right? This is just like a long stretch of nothing. There's a hunting knife. We'll capture that here in a second. Oh yeah, I was wanting to look at my my shoes, right? How are my shoes looking? Don't have holes in them yet, so I think that's good. That's a good sign, right? Got to get the county out here with the tree, clean up that roadkill. I know, right? See, we should have, in hindsight, we probably should have stayed in Riverside for just a second longer, so I could have done other things, you know. But no, you wanted us to go to Ekron. A day of disappointment of Skylines. Yeah, it was completely like it was just me completely obsessing over it, you know. Fuck! That's bad news for me. We bandage this bitch up. Do I have any painkillers? It's all fun and games until you get lacerated. Probably need to go home, huh? I'm gonna take my toys and go home. Fake news: the pros don't get hit by zombies. You know, that was like just a very unfortunate. Once again, it's just me being kind of lackadaisical about it. I really need to those Those fences really mess me up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm going to switch to boots. Mark Moody, Mark Moody. Why not just get in the car and book? Well, I was just trying to finish him out. You know what I mean? I'm not too worried about it. And we've done a pretty good job with a pretty good number on this. I'm not real worried about like the zombies that are like in this general vicinity. But you're right. I probably need to go ahead and head on home. Most unfortunate. I'm not even sure if I have painkillers. I might have some in the car. Yeah, that's just me being lackadaisical. A lot of the last couple times I've died, it's just been me just kind of like going, you know what I mean? Like not really taking it as seriously as I should. It's part of the general evolution of a zomboid player, right? Is when you first play, you're like frightened of your own shadow, and then after a while, you're like, yeah, you know, there's only 50 zombies. I think I can take them, you know, and doing that kind of a thing. Very unfortunate. I am kind of wondering what's down that road. You get cocky, that's exactly what happens. Can't open the door and eat at the same time. The hell's going on? See if we got any painkillers. No painkillers here. Might take my dog food. I might have to eat it. No painkillers there either. Most unfortunate. What about in here? There's my water. Oh shit, I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I needed that water earlier. Weird. No, I can't do anything with the water. At least we still have power, right? Hey, Drunk, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from the Lurker section. Hey, great regression. Thank you very much. And thank you for the super chat.
Regression super chatted $5. Hey, Drunk, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from the Lurker section.
My bot says it best. We're gonna make some let's see, we'll clean all 9 of these rags. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Ask Judas Priest. They seem to know a thing or two on the subject. Well, what is that? Man with a hole in the pocket. Got to do something to generate some excitement in open world play is Z until we get new content. Yeah, you kind of get used to it. It's kind of weird how that works, right? Go ahead and drop those on the ground. Can I sterilize? Yeah, let's disinfect all of these. It's too bad that I got scratched because we were making good edge way into towards Ekron. What's the wound from? From me being stupid. It's a stupidity wound. Hurley, I haven't been here for a way too long, but you ever checked out Dirkdom? I did. Actually, we had like a couple sessions where we played with that. In fact, most of lately here, while we're waiting for Bill 42, it's been me basically going through different map mods and stuff, playing around with them, you know. So tripping over something? No, what happened was I was fighting too close to a fence, and someone got me as they were like, I was getting surrounded. I'm actually lucky that I got out, to be honest with you. Just a shame that I haven't found any other things, right? Yeah, so we have kidney beans and split peas. So we have food that we can actually mess around with. I think I'm going to eat something here, maybe some wine. Let's go ahead and remove this dirty bandage and fix that. We'll disinfect it and then use a sterilized rag. And the thing that sucks about this is that we are like day 16, which means that we have a helicopter coming pretty quick. We don't know when it's going to be, but it's coming for sure. Looks like we are still okay on water too. Will you name your next character Mel Gibson? Maybe. Humanity, what's happening, man? How you doing? How are things going on your end? Were you happy with your launch, and what's to come for your game? Like, what do you think is what's the next step? Maybe I don't have water. Yeah, it looks like I don't have water. Well, rip. All right. Let's drop these waters off. I'm gonna go ahead and just do some inventory management real quick. Never thought you'd hear me say that, huh? Things that I don't really need. If you use the drink option, it'll tell you how much water is left. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit like a 120 in the toilet at least. Come up here and eat my dog food in my room. I should have some antidepressants someplace around here. We'll go ahead and check out our annotated maps too. You know, when you fight a long time, like I'm playing with just straight up vanilla, I'm really surprised at how quickly I get tired now. All right, that's Louisville. We will rename you Louisville. This is probably Louisville too. Once we get situated, oh no, West Point. Shotgun kills 12, axe kills 20, car kills 11. Well, that's the first time I've seen something like that. Oh, there's probably a whole mess of bodies over there, huh? And the reason why we're renaming these is because if we survive, should we survive, we'll probably end up going and visiting some of these places with the annotated maps. Glug glug. Just downloaded the update to Humanity. Have not had a chance to check it out. All good here, man. Thanks. Launch went really well. Halloween update next week, and then localization and dedicated servers before the end of the year with lots of new content to fatten out the updates. Very nice. Very nice. I'm looking forward to seeing what else you have in store. That's what I was like. I'm sure you saw a lot of the negative feedback or whatever, and I'm. The way I've tried to explain it is it's like, you know, you're still in early access, right? I mean, you're building slowly but surely. You know what I mean? It probably won't be the same game that it was, a month ago that it will be in 6 months. You know, it's just one of those things. Right, to explain that to people. People don't want to hear it, especially, you know, when they don't want to hear it when stated that it's early access. They're like, oh, you know. No, you know, they have like all sorts of stuff. So I've kind of reserved like a lot of like, I just understand it, you know, I mean, I do. Is that new map annotation part of the Survivor series? The new, you know, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I don't know what is the Survivor, oh yeah, Survivor Stories, yes. We did it on high. So the way that annotated maps work, let's say we were in Riverside right now and we'd already searched all throughout Riverside and we came across a Riverside annotated map, it wouldn't launch. It wouldn't launch. So when you get these annotated maps, if you're interested in them even in the slightest bit, if you're just even slightly interested in doing it, you want to read them pretty quick. Especially, early on, because as you go to more towns and stuff, you're gonna lose that opportunity. Can't say just new weapons and some cool Halloweeny stuff. Very nice. Reckon they can't talk about it yet, Mark? Yeah, and anybody that was, with Zomboid, with Bill 42, if anybody was like worried about like, just take a look at Skylines 2 now. You know what I'm saying? Like there's like all this hype. There's a lot of big expectations, right? And they're coming out on Tuesday with a game that's probably not that the majority of people can't play. I was like looking at it, like the recommended specs about 7% of all Steam users have the recommended specs, and I'm going to guess that 7% is probably content creators. You know what I mean? I mean, most people just don't spend that much money on GPUs or whatever. And if you look at that and you compare it, I know a lot of people are complaining about how slow Build 42 is coming and Project Zomboid moves. That is like the reason. You know what I mean? Is because that could very much turn into a train wreck, and it probably will on Tuesdays, because you're going to get a lot of very unhappy people that don't watch don't watch content creators and don't keep up with like the news that's going on, that are going to buy this game and then are going to realize that they can't play it. You know what I mean? And are going to like demand refunds, give bad reviews and things like that. It's just going to be review bombed. Unless of course, they somehow manage to get an update on that Tuesday that optimizes it further, which is possible. Raptor, I was talking to Raptor about it. Not talking to Raptor, but I was listening to Raptor on his stream, and he was saying that it just got updated, like I think he said a 2 gig update or something like that today for optimization. Isn't there any return policy? There is. You just can't play the game for more longer than 2 hours. They released a statement. Yeah, it is. It's called Control the Bleeding, Gargaznar. Yeah, I gave up on PC aside maybe chilling here and watching you play. I'm so over the game currently. I think a lot of people. I think that's what a lot of people are in your boat, smoking GM. Oh yeah, and I saw Raptor playing Human the Z. Yeah, but they didn't have to do that. They didn't. But I mean, there's a lot of pressure. I think that from my understanding, and this is just secondhand because I have nothing to do with Colossal Order or Paradox or anything. But from my understanding, that's the reason why they moved the console to spring, right? Is because they couldn't get like a consistent frame rates. They were having problems with optimization, and for that reason, I mean, there are just certain specs that consoles require, and so they had to punt that down the road, but they couldn't do the 24th because of like a hard deadline, so yeah, that they a lot of devs don't. Yeah, well, there's a lot riding on this, right, Gargaznar? I mean, my expectations are they're lower than they were, but they were already fairly low because a lot of Project Zomboid. I mean, they're kind of like not the same game, but kind of in the same. I mean, Skylines is a lot bigger than Zomboid, but I just lost my train of thought. My expectations went lower after knowing what I know now, but before they were kind of low anyway. I was excited about it, but I knew that there weren't going to be assets and mods and things like that. None of that stuff would be available, So my expectations were already not like super high. I'm gonna just wait this out. I think I have a water bottle someplace around here, didn't I? Or did I drop them all off? Maybe I drank it all. Guess I did. We have a weird. I wonder where my bottle... Is it in here? Here it is. It might take a day or two for me to get my hand spec requirements for PC games is getting insane lately, yeah. 7,000 hours into playing it, I will do it, I suppose. I looked at the Thurzoid, but just more of what they've been hyping for over a year now. Yeah. I mean, I have a mid-tier rig, and I'm in the middle of the specs for the CS2 right now. Yeah. So, Gargaznar, so what I've talked, the people that I've talked to that actually have early access to this game, what they've said is that like I have a 3090, right? That I can expect to play on medium settings up until about 10,000 residents, and then after that it gets kind of janky. That's what I've been told right now, like as of yesterday. And obviously, I'm sure that they're going to do everything in their power to try to move that up to where it's better, But it's really hard to say. I might try to fix my my machete before I go out again too. Yeah, it's getting kind of low. We'll go ahead and sleep. Yeah, that's not a lot of citizens. That's what I've been told. And now city planner has said that, from my understanding, is that there is a that there are specs that you can like he's basically benchmarking a bunch of different computers for it, and he said there's a way to where you can get exactly what you can if you adjust a lot of the settings, you can pretty much all the way from like low to high GPUs, you can actually get a better like actually it's actually playable up to 100,000. So I'm interested in seeing what he does, because he is kind of like one of the experts when it comes to city skylines. So all right, let's cook us something. Hopefully this will be enough water. And it's not. That's fine. We'll get some toilet water. A little chickpea stew in your life. A little kidney bean stew makes it right. A little split pea soup. I need a bite. With a bouillon cube for the spice. Oh yeah, this is gonna be delish. Let's go ahead and grab our mixed vegetables, because we're gonna toss those in there as well. A little vegetarian delight for my little survivor here. Unfreeze this bitch. It does max 3090 out for sure. Seen it yesterday. Yeah. But see, I mean, he actually, like, City Planner actually showed like things that you could like actually do to like bring it down. You know what I mean? Like there's settings that you can just turn off. Like the field, the what is it? Field of depth of field or whatever. There's like 3 or 4 others, and apparently when it rains or snows or something, that's really causes like problems with performance. Beautiful. I can deal with that. While we're waiting, I'll go ahead and remove this bandage and see what we're looking at now. It's probably going to still be a laceration, but that's all right. Yeah, just a slight damage on laceration. We'll go ahead and do that. Disinfect it. And a sterilized rag. I might spend the day maybe foraging and whatnot around here. I think that might actually work out better for me anyway. Too much South Park shitty planner is all I keep hearing. He's actually really, really good. Finally, good fucking food, delicious. I know, right? It's been a hot minute, Snow Beetle, but I've finally come back to your way of thinking. You're gonna survive in the apocalypse. You might as well be happy, eating lots of beans, because you're the only one there. Have no worries. You're feeling a little gassy. You can just let it rip, without any kind of like judgment on you. The whole world probably stinks anyway. Yeah, Smoking GM, do you ever watch Eric, what's happening? I'm dancing by my desk right now. He's dancing with himself. Whoa, oh, oh. Eric, what's happening, man? How you doing? Yeah, Bill 42 is probably further out than I thought, and probably closer to what you thought. Yeah, it's well. See, I thought that it was going to be. I was really hoping for Christmas, but I just don't see it. They haven't like really, really like you know, made me feel good about 68. So I'm gonna eat half. And I don't know if that's gonna do anything for my weight problems, but whatever. It didn't. It's all right. I really hope they fix the weight stuff. Yeah, we probably need to. We're just gonna hang out at the house today. Maybe I'll go down the street and looks good. Just forage a bit because I think our skills right now in foraging. I think I've read that book already, right? I haven't. That's all right. We'll go down the road and where the fields are. Do I watch what you watch? City Planner. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Happy Friday indeed, right? It's Friday. It's actually, you know, this is my last day of work tonight because I took off yet tomorrow so I could go to watch my daughter do band championships in bumfuck Mississippi, 3 hours away, which is ironically. Oh, well, see, I'm sitting here wondering if there's one of those, but there it is. Shit. I imagine we're going to get a helicopter event either today or tomorrow. I didn't realize the fields were so close. We're wandering through the fields of joy. Always a great feeling to have the time off. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's not really like a fun time. Maybe I need to enable search focus here. Come on, baby, give me a turnip or something. You got a driver's test, Max? What are you like you mean like a driver's test like you're learning how to drive? I wish they released a chunk of the work they're doing. Is there something over there? I'm not paying attention. I'm looking at the I really need to move my monitor to where I can like look at stuff at the same time. Ooh, a berry. Too bad I don't know whether it's any good or not. We'll just lose it. Any game or update that gets rushed ends up being crap, yeah. Well, I mean, I think people forget that, you know, as far as like City Skylines is concerned, and Project Zomboid, they're both like, you know, this is like 10 years in the making. So when you build a number 2, you know, I mean, it's going to be judged on all the mods and all the updates that happened from the very beginning, and that's probably not very fair, you know. But it is what it is. I got 2 lessons for my exam that no matter how many times I do driving, it's still nerve-wracking for me. My daughter has to do that. I told my daughter, I was like, so she'll be 16 in November. And the thing is, it's really weird. Kids, a shovel, really? I'll pick it up. Shit, why not? Kids today don't really care about driving too much. Now, she wants to. But I told her I wouldn't let her drive until like she's not gonna get behind the wheel until number 1 we go through a driving course because I suck at teaching how to drive. I mean, it just didn't work out very well as I thought it was gonna work out. Jesus, how big is this field? We'll stop right here. And there's a lot of corn. So So she has to do that, and we were, if we had planned it out right. I'm gonna pick it up. Ain't gonna be worth anything, but I mean, maybe I'll be able to do something with it. Because I tried driving with her, and it just turned into a calamity with like tears and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, she's gonna have to take Pidman. We should have done it if we would have planned it out. We would have done it this past summer, but we had so much stuff going on early on. Like in June we went to New York City. She had band camp for the University of Memphis. And then on July, it was pretty much all marching band stuff. So we're going to have to plan that out next year for the summer. It's the only time they do driving stuff. And just hope for the best. So once she gets that, then I'll like let her release her to the world, I guess, because I don't want to pay the insurance, the what it's going to cost in insurance to insure a 16-year-old, Pick it up. Why not? I just assume with how advanced everything else is, kids would laugh at a car and drive like a bitch, like they stole it. Maybe, I don't know. Your tears are hers. It was hers. Hers. What is that? Oh, twigs. I'll tell you what happened if you want me to. So we were driving like around the school. Because it's like it's this giant parking lot, and there's like a road that goes around it with no traffic. So we're driving around the school, and everything's fine about that. And I was like, well, you know what? We've been doing this for weeks, right? And I was like, well, if you want to try your hand on the road, then we can do that, right? But see, my dumbass, I didn't tell her that she needed to do things like when you pull up to onto a road, you probably need to stop and look both ways and before you turn and all that stuff, right? I didn't go into the actual the rules of the road and stuff, right? I just kind of was just making sure that she could drive in the straight line and turn corners and stuff, right? So we were about to pull out onto this other road, and it's just kind of a small road, and rather than look where she was going, she was just full throttle. Luckily there wasn't a car coming. But she was just full throttle going right. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. And when I did that, she panicked. And we drove onto the sidewalk. And yeah, so we sat there for a second. I was like, put it in park. I was trying to be cool about it, because I know accents. I could tell you some of the moronic things I did when I was 16 and driving a car. But she started boo-hooing because, I'm her dad, and everything that I say is going to affect her in possibly a negative way. What is this? Unknown item. Looks like a hand torch to me. Still bandaged up. Poor thing, I know, right? Well, you have kids, Snow Beetle. Have you had to go through the whole driving experience with them yet? All American cars are automatically... Well, see, the problem is I've been driving for a gazillion years now. You know what I mean? So everything that I do, it's just it's like second nature. You know what I mean? So teaching somebody how to drive is completely different. In fact, her mom... had a better deal with it because I guess there's not as much pressure, which is very ironic because my wife is very anxiety prone, you know what I mean? And I'm more of the laid back person, right? So you would think that would factor in, but it actually she enjoyed her time with her mom more than with me. I taught my oldest how to drive, and I'm currently working on the second one. You can come over here and teach my daughter if you want. I'm going to turn into skin and bones here if I don't watch out. How's my foraging coming anyway? Level 2. I love teaching. I was close to learning stick shift, but never got there. You know, it's funny that you talk about stick shifts. I learned how to drive a stick shift driving to Duke University when I was like 17, I think. And it was my girlfriend's sister's car. She was like, "Yeah, you can borrow my car." Like, okay. So that's what I did. And I mean, I hadn't. She was like, "Do you know how to drive?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know how to drive." She was like, "You know how to drive a stick?" And I was like, "Yeah." I really didn't. I kind of knew that you push down the clutch and kind of easily release it. But I'll tell you, it was a learning experience for me. Actually, getting to Knoxville with all those hills, you know, with a stick shift was pretty much murder. And Finnick Kelly, what's happening? How you doing? My dad learned on a tractor. That's some country living, baby. I never got the handle of pressing the clutch prior to shifting. Yeah, there's definitely a try doing it on a hill. like a hill that's with a high grade. Oh, that's the worst. I took my daughters to stunt drive school, handbrake slides, J-turns. It was a fun day out. Really, do they do that in real life though? Did they take that knowledge to stunt driving and apply it to street? It's been a while since I haven't caught your stream. I'm glad I'm finally catching you streaming. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, well, I stream here pretty much daily. I mean, Ian will tell you, I do take days off here and there. But yeah, I try to get here. If I can get here, it's usually 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm here pretty much, try to do 5 days a week. Occasionally I'll do 6, and occasionally I'll do 4. Just really depending on life. You know, life gets in the way here and there. The streets of Tokyo. Like, I took off yesterday, but that was because I was obsessing over all the bad reviews of CS2, and I was like, you know. And plus, I mean, I'm kind of anticipating it, you know, so it's hard for me to, like, focus, you know, on anything else. They're very timid drivers. That's good. Timid is good when you have a teenager. I was not timid. Some of the dumb shit I did. I'm surprised I'm alive. Oh, that would have been good food, too. Good eating if we just had the Herbalist magazine. I know this is real riveting for you guys, but it's something I got to do just simply because my problem with my left hand. I mean, I'm still getting a little bit of pain here. It's still lacerated. At least it's not bleeding and it's not getting dirty, you know? If I can just like let this heal up, I think we'll be in much better shape. No shroom risotto for you. I know, right? I don't think I have. Let's make sure. I mean, because it's possible, I guess, I could have the training materials, but I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have it yet. Nora! What's happening? Right, I stole cars and then also drove my friend's mom's car before I was 16. So when Pops taught me how to drive, I was a natural. Yeah, it's funny. I like actually like was with there's a guy, a friend of mine named Chris Mantilla that I used to hang with, and we stole the neighbor's car. They were out of town, and so like when I was much older, I was talking. I like his mom owns a shop or whatever, and I kind of like. I don't know. I mean, my stupidity, I guess, because I mean, who's gonna tell a parent this, right? But I figured it was okay because we were in our middle 20s at that point. I told his mom. And his mom looked like real concerned and like I don't know, just like stunned, you know. But yeah, probably not a conversation I should have broached with the parentals, even if they were like older. Like, yeah, you know, me and your son stole a car and like joyrided around Memphis in the middle of the night, doing God knows what. I don't know if it was really stealing. I think it was more like borrowing because we gave it back, but they didn't know about it. Look at all this food we're missing out on. It feels bad. All because I'm not a friggin' herbalist. Oh, here's the story. When I was going through driver's ed, I had already driven, was comfortable on the road. My teacher let us drive to Whataburger, and we ate food. Oh, well, Eric, you're living on the edge, man. You need to stop. A bad influence on me for sure. I don't get what's so great about Whataburger. We ate Whataburger on our way to Galveston, and they just gave like, I think it's like 4 or 5 Whataburgers here in my area, and so like I tried it. I just really genuinely was not impressed with their burger. But I mean, I've been kind of spoiled. Like my favorite fast food burger, I guess, would be Five Guys, although it's like a gazillion dollars. But it's ruined every other burger that I've had. Like I can't do McDonald's, I can't do Burger King, I can't do Wendy's, Sonic, any of those burger places because it's just not as good. Solid SpongeBob logic right there. Well, I'm just trying to. I mean, that was a long time ago, you know. Personally, the burgers are mad. Now the Witch Doctor is friggin' delicious. What is the Witch Doctor? I guarantee you this is the way it's going to play out, right? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to sit here for 30 minutes doing this. I'm going to go home, go to sleep, wake up, start to head towards Ekron, and the helicopter's going to come. That's how it's going to go down. I already know it. I'm just astounded by how big these fields are. It's a drink they service. It's like 7-Up mixed with pickles and the tangy, sweet and tangy, and sounds disgusting but amazing. Really? It does sound pretty disgusting. A little Sprite and pickle juice. Although I will tell you this, we get every once in a while, I'll get somebody that asks for a spicy margarita, right? And basically what they're asking for is basically a margarita with jalapeno juice. And it's pretty good. I mean, it's not terrible. I was always a fan of Rally's, now known as Checkers. The fries are boss, but the greasy burgers are missed living down south. It's more of a northern fast food chain. I remember that. We had Checkers down here. I never ate there because I always viewed it as like, I don't know, like I was above it or something. I don't know. As if anybody could be above fast food. I went to a place that specialized in ginger cocktails that made up their own ginger at the drink. Were super strong. Yeah, we have like some ginger stuff that we have. We have I have like a ginger spice mojito that we make at my place. It's real popular with the ladies, I guess. It's not a man drink at all. But all it basically is it's like a little bit of ginger beer, which is the ginger beer replaces the soda in a mojito, and muddled mint with like a little bit of simple sugar. So it's pretty sweet. What is a man drink? That's a bourbon neat, my friend. Okay, well, you know what? We won't say what a man drink is. I'll tell you what a man drink isn't. It's not a pina colada, okay? I mean, I'm not judging people. Well, silently I do. When a man orders that kind of stuff, I silently judge. But it's like a super sugary sweet drink, and basically what you're saying is you don't like alcohol. You don't want to like alcohol, but you like the feeling that alcohol gives you. So you want something super sweet that you can chug, right? That's not gonna burn your little throat or hurt anything. But yeah, you're right, Gargison. All right, that's kind of sexist of me to say that, right? Probably shouldn't say that. At least not live. Even though as obviously I'm gonna be a little bit more terse about it because it's my profession. Super sexist. Now, what's funny is there was a guy that used to work with me. He was a UFC fighter, right? Had a card, had his pro card and all that stuff. He never won anything. But, just to have your pro card as a UFC fighter, oh, look at there. We finally found something that's worth something. It only took us like the entire day to find some broccoli. And I used to make fun of him because his favorite drink was a Midori sour. Like, how do you drink that? But he was a man's man. Sipping on those Midori sours, pina coladas, all that stuff. He liked the fruity drinks. Gin tonic old man drink. That's a gin tonic is an old man drink. You're absolutely right. I love daiquiris. I don't care how fancy the glasses. I love them. They are pretty tasty. I ain't gonna lie, but it's still like it's not something that you would like. It would be considered very like growing hair on your chest kind of a thing. I used to drink garbage like Mike's Hard Lemonade. My friends would make fun of me by calling me cheerleader beer. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But hey, you know what? You do you. Like I said, my friend, he was a UFC fighter. He it's just, I guess it's super sexist to call what a lady's drink is versus what a man. Like, okay, so like, but I'll tell you just from like doing it for as long as I've done it, like working in restaurants for as long as I've worked in restaurants, right? There is a difference. Like for instance, I will get a man might order a lemon drop martini. Like I might get one a month, maybe one every other month. Very low, very low. Most of them will drink. If they drink anything, it'll be beer, or whiskey, right, or gin, or vodka tonics or something like that, right? Very rarely do you have like a grown ass man asking for something like a lemon drop. On the other hand, if you have a group of women, it's going to be the chances of at least one getting a lemon drop is like 80%. It just is what it is. So I guess me saying it is sexist, but the reality is it's kind of true. Espresso martinis are the bomb. They're good. They're good. We make our espresso martinis. We make them real creamy. I guess there's like two ways to make them. It reminds me of an old Kids in the Hall skit called Girl Drink Drunk. Ends with the guy on the streets pulling a little umbrella out to put in his bottle of Mad Dog. There you go. You pointed out the stigma of a man ordering that drink, so it might be a confirmation bias there. Yeah, it's a confirmation bias. It's totally a confirmation bias. It's kind of weird, like restaurant world stuff. And I probably shouldn't say this, but it's like there is nothing like servers and bartenders. There's nothing like we have confirmation bias all over the place, right? Like we oh look, we got a mater. Like for instance, just to give you an instant, just like an example, right? If somebody orders a steak, right, and every time that somebody orders, or say 80% of the time, somebody orders a steak at a certain temperature, we'll just say well done, right? They order a steak well done, or a certain type of steak. Say like they have a 20-ounce ribeye, and 80% of the time, the people that order the 20-ounce ribeye well done, then they end up like not tipping you very well. Did I just discard that? Damn it. Then eventually you get a confirmation bias. Like you start to like, in your head, you start to go, somebody orders a 20-ounce ribeye well done, and you're like, fuck, I'm fucked. This is terrible. And it's a weird thing that you notice. I guess it goes with all professions that deal with people. You get this like you wind up getting biased and I guess prejudiced against certain things. Like if somebody asks for, I don't know. Okay, so if somebody has a water and they ask for a straw and they're a dude, right? This is one of my one of my prejudices. I know for I like basically have a certain thought about them that probably isn't right for me to have it, but because a good percentage actually does it when they order this way. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's interesting as a barista, the sweet drinks go to everyone. Oh yeah, I bet that's the case. Well, I wonder if a barista like if they have like the same kind of stuff going on. I would think, he might have a medical condition that a straw makes drinking easier. Yeah, you would think that, right? But I mean, unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. It's a weird deal. Like for instance, I can give you a really good example. Redneck comes and sits down at the bar. They order a Dr. Pepper. I automatically just assume that they're gonna be shitty. I mean, just automatically shitty. And the reason why I think that is because majority of people that have come in and ordered a Dr. Pepper for whatever reason, you know what I mean? You get this bias in your head. Now, do I treat them differently? I don't. But but in my head, I'm thinking, that it's not going to be good, Yeah, we're going to have to mosey on pretty quick here. I'm going to drop these in there. Drop my trowel in there. Move this up here. At work parties with cash bar order Diet Cokes and see the disappointment of the bartender. Usually don't even charge me for them. Yeah, I don't. If Funzy Games, I don't usually charge for that stuff unless they're eating. You know what I mean? Like if they're eating, then I might do it. But it's weird. It's really weird. It's really weird. And I watch like servers and stuff like they see people come in. It didn't matter if the server is, what nationality they are or whatever. They have they have biases against different people. The way they dress, the way they look, all sorts of stuff. It's really weird. Order Dr. Pepper at the bar all the time. I tip 20 to 25%. Well, Snow Beetle. And you also drink sweet drinks. You'd be the what would you call it? What would that be? You would be like the exception to the rule. And I am tired. I'm gonna drink something and. No, Vaco, come on now. Come on, man. I could eat my nettles, but I think I'm gonna drink my red wine. Red wine. Maybe take some antidepressants. Tomorrow we're gonna get out in the world. You're exceptional. That's exactly what I'm saying. Well, now if I drink wine and take antidepressants, is that gonna affect my health? I'm just curious. Should I have done that? I guess we'll find out. Just kind of weird stuff that you pick up. I imagine like police officers have a lot of that stuff too. You know what I mean? But with police officers, it's all like hammer and nail stuff, right? I mean, like when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail kind of a thing. You're driving around looking for bad guys and everybody looks like a bad guy or something. You're used to it in a certain area, you know, more often than not. I have my biases driving for Uber, so yeah, we all have our biases. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that works. Police training be like that, yeah. Yeah. Cool, it's 11 o'clock. I slept in. Hopefully, let's check out my... We've waited a whole day for our wounds to heal. I'm going to eat my beans. And then we'll go out and kill some zombies. Might change my bandage and see what it looks like. I still got pain. Which means that it's not healed up yet, but that's all right. It's only been a day. And we're doing the right thing by disinfecting and then using sterilized rags. All right, let's head out. Yeah, I think it does. I'm not entirely sure, Eric, but I'm pretty sure that when you sterilize both ways, it stacks. But we're a slow healer, so that's one of our problems. Hopefully we can get to at least the edge of Ekron. Look at that skill driving. Still not working all that great. Might need to wait another day. I'm not gonna be able to kill a lot of zombies. Let's go down that road over there. I mean, who knows? We might be able to find like an ambulance or something on the side of the road. Because I am curious if this is going to go anywhere at all. It might go nowhere. Then again, it might go somewhere. After 30 years of being an auto tech, I can tell a lot about an owner after 2 seconds in their car. Yeah, see, WAP, there you go. You probably would hate me because I don't take care of my car. I'm like the worst. Is that a... Oh shit, that looks like a house. Maybe we'll head over there. You're probably like, this guy's a slob. And then, you know what the truth is you're probably right. The pistol. And a wrench. I mean, who knows? I might get lucky and find some food, you know? Or an herbalist magazine, that'd even be better. All right, lots of barns here. Yeah, I've been known to bring in a car for an oil change and I have takeout bags in the takeout bags. Amateur. You're just an amateur, man, I'm telling you. Takeout bags. What is that? That's nothing. You just see my car. I've never had it looks like I just don't respect my car. That's basically what it looks like. Looks okay. Might be books in there. Yeah, we're gonna move my car up here. Looking good. I'm gonna grab my car. One look at Drunk's car and you'll know this guy does not use a straw indeed, right? When I asked my mechanic if I should get a boat, he said, please, I need money for a vacation. I just really don't respect my car. I really should. I don't think the last time I cleaned it out was probably like 2 years ago or something. Like that's like been like the case all the way through my entire life. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. They have both car keys. I wonder what that means. Nothing in any of these cars. I still haven't found a gas can. More, indeed. That's exactly what I am. Like, you'll be okay. Just go ahead and just throw all that stuff in the back. Now, I'm usually the one that's apologizing for the look of the car. You know, most people are like, oh, you know, that's okay. But I can see it in their eyes. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, come on. Got some beer and some cigarettes. That's good. Keep waiting for like a pizza or something, you know? I've based there plenty of times. Good day, y'all. Good, not God. It's all right, Gomez. I read it as good, so you're good. Sounds like there's somebody in here with us. I bet you they're right here. It ain't zombie day. Sit your ass down. I was hoping that this would have like a key in there, but I guess not. We'll come to the back door. I'm gonna take that book because if I run out of cigarettes, I'll need it. Tell me, I mean, I've said this before, but tell me if you guys, I'm curious, at one point or another, didn't they used to have like doors open in these houses sometimes? So like when you would go and search one room, it would be like there's always a possibility if you didn't search the door with the one with the door open? Or has it always been this and I've just like kind of ignored it? Can't believe everyone doesn't door flash. I don't door flash because I don't know. I don't think that's I don't know why I don't do it. Once they updated the number of zombies in a room, I quit door flashing. It's not nearly as crazy as it used to be. Walking to a zombie orgies and such. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Yeah, when they, I don't know if you guys remember this, when they actually had like the one where you could have like 10 zombies in one room. You guys remember that? Can I do anything with knitting needles, or is that a mod that they do? Yeah, it's just a mod. Last time Drunk Dwarf flashed, the police got involved in DoorDash, said no more deliveries for him. I know, right? That's about the gist of my flashing. Nothing. Wow. Oh, one more room. We'll dismantle that. How close are we anyway to getting to? We're almost a level 2 electrical. Craziness. Rotten and cooked. I missed my chance. There's nothing in here. Well, that's depressing. Well, it does look like my pain has gone away, which is a good sign. Did I turn it? Did I, Probably not gonna be anything here. Ah, a standing microphone. That's interesting. I can disassemble it? It's going to give me something? Amazing. Where was I? I miss the bathroom hordes that could kill you. Yeah, that was a long time ago. That's the way I usually used to die all the time. Could you imagine me the one in case be the case? Could you imagine that be the case if Drunk sported a porn stash? I should grow a stash, shouldn't I? My wife would kill me. I'd get something out of it, but I guess I won't. Fuck. You almost got me again. I'm like the tortoise in the hare and turtle story. Low and easy wins the race, all that, you know? Have any food at all? Really, it's really kind of stunning how many how many zombies are out in this area. Wasn't that build 40 with the bathroom hordes? I think it was build 41 right when they first came out. In fact, there was this one deal where I was actually in Ekron, right? And I was running, I think my character was running, he's at like 2 months or something like that. And so like I just finished looting everything, and I was like, let me just stop at the police station. And so I stopped at the police station, and I was like, man, I actually said it. I said, man, this is a pretty good run. You know, that was a pretty good run. I opened the door to where the guns were, and just got mobbed by like 6 zombies. And I think that was Bill 41, I believe. What's up, little girl? How you doing? Current map mod that I'll not name brought back bathroom hordes. Experienced them quite a few times recently. We'll leave it unnamed so everyone can enjoy the surprise. For some reason, I think that is. Should be a 1 point negative trait for patchy beard so I can actually roleplay myself in the game. Oh, my goodness. Believe it or not, he's had his car intact for 3 episodes. I've been taking the slow and just the nice and easy route. I've actually been taking my time with this run too because we're trying to get to Ekron. We haven't quite got there yet, but we're 18 days in, 9 hours, 849 zombies killed, and we're like within like throwing distance of that. So we'll probably have our have some semblance of a base coming up over the next couple. I thought it was going to be today, but I don't know if it's going to happen today because because we got injured and I had to take a day off foraging and stuff. I'm going to stretch my legs, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, I remember that Bill 41 that you died a lot in the beginning. Yeah, John Harrison, it was serious, man. I mean, were you there when I was when I was showcasing the game for the developers right before it got launched? I mean, I was like so excited about it, right? I mean, I think I had like 250 people watching or something. It was my first like big like I guess breakout. And I was so excited about it. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess this up. I'm gonna impress everybody with my gameplay. Blah, blah, blah. And just didn't go that way. Like I think in that 3-hour stream I died like 10 times to the point where I was like humbled. And plus chat was going by so quick. Like I mean I was like I just had no idea how to handle that. Because before that I was like, I think I topped out, the most I'd ever topped out was like 50 people or something. So it was like completely brand new to me. Yeah, Bill 40 had never died. I was wondering when that was going to die on me. Gonna be some whiffing going on here for a second because I'm not used to the spacing. It becomes real weird when you get used to one weapon and then you move to another one. You were there, yeah. If any soul needs crushing, just play Don't Starve. I know that somebody was it you that suggested that, Claymore? I've played Don't Starve. I just didn't like it. Just wasn't my shizzle. I played it with some friends, and I mean, I like completely sucked at it. Damn it! Did I just really just fine? me grab some beta blockers. I'm way too panicked to be fighting. That was such a humbling moment for me, though, because I really thought that. I mean, that was back when I thought I was really good at this game. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yeah. In Build 40, when they nerfed the like I have like a series where like I don't know, I was a thief, and it was really satisfying to be able to like sneak around because you could like literally like sneak around them like hordes of them. It was almost like you were invisible. And they changed that. Man, I am tired. They made Zomboid easier since Build 41 first came out. Oh yeah, totally. I mean, okay, so when it first came out, one of the ways it humbled me in a way, it had nothing to do with how. Look, there's still like a gazillion of them all around. Absolutely crazy. We might just have to bite the bullet and just go do it. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna run out of food before we get there. I wonder if there's a way I can station it. Problem with Ekron is that it's all one-story buildings. Yeah. So one of the things that they did was the turnaround for the 3D models when they first did it. You would literally you would make these like really super wide turns. So like you would be like, doing, basically like doing what we do, which is with daisy chaining them or whatever, and get them into like a zombie like conga line or whatever. But then when you turned around, there would be like this like, I don't know, like almost like it was like a split second where they would be able to grab you from behind. And so I died so many times from that. Since it has gotten easier. And it's actually Zomboid, even though I die a lot in this, it's actually the easiest it's ever been. I hope there's some water over here. Isn't the Ekron? It's one of the only ones. Was there enough water in it? That's my question. No. Probably shouldn't be draining water out of here for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just because we have so much food. Man, that didn't take any time at all for that to get stale, did it? weird part about it is, see, look at the thirst. Oh, it's minus 30. Okay, never mind. Still a laceration, but I think it's going to go away tomorrow. There's a house east that's 2 stories as well. Is there? West, actually. You mean like on the west side of Ekron? Yeah, there's one other house. There's total of 2. There's the gas station, and then there's the house on the very far west, like in that little subdivision. Which that's originally where I was going to go, but well, you see where it got me. It's gained a lot of updates and quality of life things, maybe worth a revisit. Oh, you talking about Don't Starve? Well, my problem was the mechanics for Don't Starve. I played Don't Starve together, and I played Don't Starve, and I just, there was just something about it that I just didn't like. In fact, I was playing with some friends. Back then, it was with a guy named Dan, who I called is Dan Gaming, I think was his moniker or whatever, but he was a programmer, or I forget who he did, but anyways, him and a guy named Monty, and they were like basically my first gaming friends. They were both streamers, and we played that, and the entire time I was just lost. I mean, they were making fun of me because I was like completely lost. Like there was a time where I like walked up to him and I was talking to him, and then suddenly I was dead, like I starved to death. You know what I mean? Yummy. I think I have something to fix this. Thought I did. Weird. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. Might be outside. I'm ripping off soon. What is scheduled for the next stream? Okay, so if we stream, I won't be here tomorrow, Mark Norton, but I'll be here probably Sunday. I'm probably gonna be here Sunday morning, and we'll either stream this or we'll stream RimWorld. I might start a new season with that. I haven't decided. Somebody had mentioned medieval. I might do that. I might do Zombieland as well. That's an option. Or I might not do either. I might just do a regular one. Like another Blood and Dust run, because I really enjoyed the struggle. But that's the plan. And then Monday will probably be Zomboid and a new game that I got a key for that's coming out on Monday. And I'm assuming I'm going to get it because they basically said just return. It's a auto shooter, which seems to be like all the craze these days. So I'm probably I'll do that, and then Tuesday will be City Skylines 2. Come hell or high water. We'll see if I'll be able to play it or not. All right, let's head there. We might destroy the zombies that are probably going to be right at the corner, and then we'll start to move on up. We're playing with very high populations, by the way, y'all. Damn it! Are you okay, man? Give me your money. So that's the plan. Man, I hate those crawlers. Ava, what's happening? Good to know. See you later, gang. Stay sassy. Hey, just joined. What did I miss? You haven't missed much. Is us just trying to clear out our little area before we head to Ekron. And what's happening, Blue? How you doing? We're getting there, though. We're slowly but surely getting there. Hope you're doing well on this Friday, Abba. We've done a good job up to this point. There's a hot few over here. Just back her up. Jeez. Ah, Christ. Run! Yo, the worst thing that could happen right now is a helicopter. Of all the skills that's annoying, to grind nimble is the most annoying. It really is. Because it gets infinitely easier once you're able to actually like you move backwards as fast as they're moving. There are many left. Stabby stab. Fuck, I keep on, don't mean to do that. And what I'm doing here, y'all, is I'm for those of you guys that are wondering, the short blade like allows me to do things that I wouldn't be able to do, like as far as like be able to stand for stamina. I'm saving my stamina, basically. Don't you have a whitelisted server? I have over 2,100 hours, but never played multiplayer since I couldn't pick a good server. Blue, you can. Yeah, we have a couple servers. One of the servers that we have, if you go to our Discord, you'll see that there's a. We have one server that's run by KPK, and then we have a server that we do events on. We haven't done an event in probably 3 weeks now. We'll probably do one next week. It's going to be a racing event, in case you're interested. But yeah, it's pretty chill. A lot of the guys are on in the morning. They're actually in voice chat, and it's all in all a fun time. So it's not whitelisted. Anybody can join. But most of the time it's okay. I don't think KBK would tell me if there was a problem. I mean, most of the folks are a little bit older, so you don't have like the same kind of like shenanigans that you would have with say a server where there's like just a ton of like really, really young people. We're almost in there. Level 2 in unbelievable. You can join Drunk's grandpa motorcycle gang. What? What the hell are you talking about? It wouldn't grandpa's motorcycle gang. Yeah, we got pushed way back. Sorry, Drunk, Vaco, and Norm haven't been in much live stream, but I'm still mourning the loss of family and friends that happened in Israel on October 7th. I feel but that's a tough. You stay safe. I mean, that is a man. It's crazy. The stuff that happened is just like unbelievable. I feel bad. I really do. Just it was when it was happening, it was just jarring, you know. We're almost there. Now these were the people. Yeah, I'd already killed these people. I can tell by the maggots on their clothes. The motorcycle club would have been like super, super fun, right? I mean, I was like so excited about it. What was disappointing about it was the fact that you couldn't like repair your they wouldn't let you repair your stuff. I'm not gonna. Ah, hellfire. Stand on your friend. I always thought we were just a club. Indeed, Tommy. That's a story, and we'll stick to it. It wasn't a motorcycle club. We weren't like the Hells Angels or something. Worst thing that could happen to us is we have like a helicopter event over the next day or two. Keep saying that, but it's so true. Being all quiet and stuff, sneaky. Those are my painkillers are right there. So close. The Heavens Devils, all right? I might come over here and see if this is Of course it's locked. He looks like he might have some cigarettes on him. I brained you. Always a good sign. When I can one shot. They're my painkillers. Hell's Granny's more like it. It was a good idea. You gotta admit, it was a good idea. It was a great idea. A motorcycle club in the zombie apocalypse? Are you kidding me? What was that show? You had the Mayans, and then you had another group. What was the name of that group? Might be able to get in this house. Maybe I should rest up though, before I decide to do such a thing. Sons of Anarchy, yes. Everybody wants some. Such a good show. It's kind of a weird animation. I read the news today, oh boy. The English army had just won the war. Might get lucky over here. Why must there always be like a gazillion zombies all around? Beautiful. Hoping there's gonna be food in there. Now they know how many holes it takes to crush a zombie's skull. Sounds like there are a lot of them in there. I mean, I'm a burger flipper. I might as well take advantage of my 75% experience, right? Still no gas can. Getting kind of lackadaisical. I probably shouldn't have cut that close. Oh, there was another one over here, is there? Yeah, there she is. Cool, let's go inside and check it out. We know there's not an alarm. That's the good news, you know? I mean... And we know there are no zombies around because of that. Just a bunch of empty bottles for gas. I know, I have lots and lots of empty bottles for gas. Issue with shows going on and on is that the stakes have to continue to go up and up. And, you know, I mean, it's... A Day in the Life, it's a great tune. It is a great tune. I read the news today, oh boy. I love that song. I like a lot of that, of the Beatles. Mmm. Oh, shit. You gotta take it. Just kind of curious where they are. Scary. The Beatles are from where I live. Are they really? The Deagle. Kind of weird that I didn't realize they must have been coming in from must have been this window right here. Kind of weird that I didn't see them. Looks like there's a key over here. Just what I always wanted, a little bit of cigarettes. You know, I think I read somewhere that, you know, the Beatles didn't come out of nowhere. They actually, like towards Germany, they actually were a club band for a German club or whatever, and they spent like 100 hours like perfecting their craft before they actually even remotely got noticed, which is kind of crazy. You just don't see these bands. When you see these bands, you think that they like kind of like just all of a sudden just showed up, right? But I mean, honestly, I think in a lot of ways it takes a lot of locked. Don't know if I like it right there. There we go. This one's already been busted in too, so I know it's going to be all right. Oh, come on. I'm opening the door for you, zombie, the window. Didn't seem like anybody's coming. Oh, ham. That's going to be a good one. That's a good one. Really anything here. Depressing. Do you not have the mod to wear the satchel with the backpack? I have Blue. This is actually just straight up almost vanilla. I mean, like there's like I have pillows random spawn just because I wanted to make it interesting. But everything else is kind of is just kind of, it's all vanilla, like completely vanilla. So the answer is no, I don't have it. I now the mod Blue. If you go onto our onto the servers mod, or the servers on the Discord, they have like 150, 200 mods all installed. They all work right together and everything. KBK's done a really good job finding all the mods that work together. It's vanilla on easy population. Ian, come on, man. Come on, man, really? It's very high, thank you very much. I didn't want to spend like 4 hours trying to clear one building by clearing all the zombies around it. You know what I mean? It's the only reason why I went to very high rather than insane. I'm not bothered by it, in case you're wondering. Oh, you know what? It just occurred to me. I didn't check that car, did I? We got ourselves a ham. We can go have ourselves a ham sandwich. Vanilla on builder mode. Here you go. Bamsy Moi has to chime in too. Very high is not insane, amateur. Yeah, let the old man breathe. Yeah, exactly. Let me breathe, man. To be fair, I thought that Pillows was going to land me in friggin' Louisville. Which, insane or not, you know, that is a tough go. I'm gonna close these windows. think I have a griddle in here. I do. Is my ham not defrosted yet? Yeah, it's up there. Can I not do it with ham? Crazy, I can't make a stir fry with ham? What's this world coming to? Unbelievable. I don't have a bowl for anything for that. I don't know why I thought that you could like actually like. I'm gonna freeze it. I need water. Where are we at, like, in skills? Short blunt is almost to level 4. It is level 4, but it's almost to level 5. About halfway there, it looks like. Cooking, moving right up. Farming is at level 1. Electrical's at level 2. We do need mechanics to go up, but I'm gonna wait. What's the plan for the forever base? Build it up. Oh, yeah, you can slice it. I forgot about that. I'm such an idiot. I didn't realize that you couldn't just chop it into chunks. Do I need a kitchen knife for this? I got a hunting knife. Not going to let me slice it. Oh, there we go. Must have been just a little bit too frozen. Yeah, I can't do it. Isn't that crazy? It won't let you, for some reason I thought that you could turn ham into like some sort of a stir fry, but I guess I'm wrong. Craziness. You see that? You see that, Snow Beetle? I couldn't do it. I tried. Not stir fry. So I can do it in like soups, right? And stews. I don't need the cutting board. Is just it's a prop right now. It's not an actual thing. I think what it is. He's right. I think it's just stews and soups. Bling!
Faraway Skull subscribed to the channel.
Faraway Skull, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Moving us one step closer to whatever. You know what's funny? Okay, so I was gonna say this. So I'm watching Biff play Skylines 2 yesterday, right? It's like 12 o'clock or whatever, and he was talking, and it's funny because the whole YouTube ad thing. Someone like I just thought it was funny to hear his reaction to it. Because he had like probably 1,500 people in there or whatever, right? Watching him build a city or whatever. And someone told him that they thumbs downed his stream for ads. And he was like, well, he's English. He was like, well, he's like, well, I don't know what to say, man. Well, I guess some people have to eat or something. Said something to that nature, but it was really kind of funny. I was like, why would you even say that? Did you just cut a ham with a bloody knife? Maybe. Maybe so, John Doe. I might have done it. Maybe. I'm just surprised. I mean, we're like, what day are we in now? Almost day 20, and we've had one helicopter event. It's gonna hit me right when we get close. I already know it. I'm gonna unfreeze this. I can't even make a stir fry. I can't. If I ate it frozen, I'd have an unhappiness of plus 30. So I guess I got to make soups. I just don't know if I have enough water for it. I mean, I guess I could drive down the road and maybe get some water. Yeah, see, it only lets me do peanut butter. Well, I want what I want. Come on, baby. Fill it all the way up. Almost all the way up. That's good. Nettles is spice. What exactly is it? How is that? How's nettles with spice even any good? What does a nettle taste like? Nettle soup is a real thing. I wonder what it is. I am underweight. I'm about to be very underweight. Is it spicy? Does it have like a little like cilantro or something? What is cilantro? Like cilantro is another. It's a spice, but it also is something else. It's like I'm trying to think of it comes from like a. It's like I don't know. There's something else. It's called cilantro, but there's another name for it too. Cilantro is soap. It's not. Is it really? Coriander. That's what I'm thinking. Coriander. Coriander in the UK. Well, we have cilantro and coriander here in the US. I couldn't tell you the difference. Cilantro is a Spanish. What? We're almost there. I think we might go visit the bar tonight. Go ahead and drink half of it. Maybe I should carry this with me. 7 pounds, man. Do I even have space in my... Yeah, I have space. We're going to edge our way up. Dandelions are good for seasonal allergies. Looks like parsley. If you don't give it a sniff, you might take the wrong thing home from the grocery. Yeah, that is so true. Cilantro is good. I know some people that hate cilantro, but cilantro is in like literally everything we eat here in America. All I know is I need a new car. And there should be a bunch of zombies down here, if I'm not mistaken. Get wrecked. Thought there were more. It might have fanned out since then. It's a genetics thing for me. Cilantro just tastes like dirty dishwater to me. Well, I'm just guessing, but yeah. It tastes like dirty dishwater? I mean, are you like, are you saying it tastes like dirty dishwasher? You think it tastes like dirty dishwasher? Or are you saying that you've had dirty dishwater? I don't know about you, but I think I'd have to be pretty desperate to want to eat some dirty dishwater. I thought there was somebody. Thought there was somebody here down here that had a. Had a gun. But I guess I'm wrong. I like curry. It goes well with rice. Curry is really good. I like the green curry. Are you asking me questions just to ask questions? I've had a lot of... Well played, Mr. It was rhetorical, man. You don't have to answer. I was just... It was all rhetoric, man. Look at all them zombies. Well, we're going to go to the bar. We'll meet you there. I think. We own this town. Look at this zombie being all confused and stuff. Kind of scared to scroll out because I don't know how many there are over here. Yeah, it's time to back up a little bit. Just collecting them, aren't I? I am collecting them. It's probably a problem. Fuck. Well, shit. My right hand. God dang it. Why am I such a klutz? Too many. Just too many. And too many with a right hand injury too. How did that even happen? I mean, I was like, right, it wasn't like I was like making a running jump for that thing. I just barely like went over there. Time to play The Sims, I know, right? Has anyone told you you have the uncanny resemblance to the cool Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones? I don't know. Why don't you ask chat? The cool Brienne of Tarth. I had somebody back when Game of Thrones was actually being played. They were like, "Wow, I didn't know Brienne of Tarth streamed." Like, shut the hell up. Only 1,000,000 times. It's so crazy. I mean, I don't even know whether to be offended or not. You take the ugliest woman from a great show and you tell me I look like her. It's like, you know what, while we're here, I think she's lovely. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So what you're saying is you got a crush on me, huh? It's okay. Where are we going? And I'm new here too. Fake silence. Thank you, man. I was about to say, I don't think I've seen you in here before, but welcome. And I'm just playing with you. She's not ugly, just rugged. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in I wouldn't want to piss her off, that's for sure. Well, this is most troubling. I got an injured right hand. Can't tell you how bad that sucks. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm coming over here to fill up. I think Drunker's name was Andre the Giant. Thank you, Bamsy Y. Didn't you run into a tree once and get killed by a branch, Drunk? I've died so many. Chill. I've died so many ways. I've had a branch stuck in my neck that I didn't notice and bled out. With Chat, I think that was the point where Chat was like screaming at me that I needed to heal up, but I wasn't paying attention to him. Can I come in here and maybe fill up? I've died from sweating. That was real troubling. Was that enough water? Good enough. Yeah, what, died from sweating? Yes. Yes, I actually had a really super good run going. I mean, I was like sick when I got killed like that. I'd like come home and I forget what I was I was using one of the extra traits mods out there, and it was making me it was making me like sweat profusely, and so like I was kind of heavy, and I went home. And I was already heavy, and I got sick somehow. And yeah, that's it. Basically, I died in my sleep. Now, the good news is I think that this is going to heal really quick. But we'll soon find out. Oh, they're making their way up here, aren't they? Probably need to smoke a cigarette. Because I don't have a pain moodle right now, so that's the upside. There's an upside. There has to be an upside. Liam Gray, good to see you, my friend. Dragonus, it's good to see you. I didn't miss you. Oh, what's up, bud? Hey, chat. What's going on, Dragonus? How you doing? You've been streaming for almost 3 hours. We're just trying to make it into Ekron. And I'm going to go ahead and take advantage anytime I can of... grab one of these, grab one of these. Since we still have... we technically still have power. So, I mean, I'm going to take advantage of whenever I can cook, I'm going to cook. I think I saw your name on the PZ main menu screen the other day. Did you really, Liam Gray? Are you on the main Vaco? Are you on the have you become part of the special infected? Click a game, what's happening? Didn't know you could die from it. I thought it just slowed you down and made you slower to heal. Yeah, it's crazy. I've like pretty much proven what all the different things all the different ways you can die in Project Zomboid. I at this point I don't know if there's one thing. I can create a stew. We'll go ahead and create a stew here. What else do we have? I have canned corn. I'm going to go ahead and open those. And peas, we'll go ahead and open those. Can't put, oh, there it is. Let's say I can't put corn in there? Beautiful. What's your favorite quality of life mod for PZ? Probably Craft Helper. I'm a real big fan of Craft Helper just because it's a way for you to be able to figure out what, when you have a lot of mods, you can figure out what things go, what works with things and what doesn't work with things for the most part. Should be at least half that thumbs up. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying this, by all means, give us a thumbs up, and I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Helps with the channel apparently, or something like that, I guess. Well, that's a lot of people watching. Thank you very much for taking the time out and spending your Friday morning, afternoon, or evening with me. I really do appreciate it. I think dying from eating a mushroom was my favorite. Oh yeah, that was just a tip too. Just a tip. I managed to like escape out of it, and it wasn't really that much at all. I didn't have lemongrass, so I just died right out. Just died right out. Almost Saturday here. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I'm pretty. It's pretty relaxing, Veg. That's just my way. Go 85. So we need just a quarter of this and fill right up. God, man, we really need to get to that place where so we can start to do other things. So other update news today, new crafting is coming, clay kilns, brewing, and more. They also gave an update about basements. Yeah, Wolf, I was watching that as well. It's a I knew blacksmith was going to be a thing because it's already in the, if you go to Craft Helper and you were to like, I don't know, mess with like metal pipes or whatever and see what you can do. There's actually like there's a recipe that's kind of like reserved in there hidden in the code. I don't know if that was from old stuff or if that was from what they're planning on doing. But I noticed that about a year ago. I thought about putting a video about it, but so I started like using Craft Helper to see what other things there might be. And turns out there wasn't a lot more of anything else. So that was disappointing, but it was good to see that they were having that. So I knew that was coming. Wesley, how you doing? Might have to play PZ after this. Might have the courage to play without tweaking the settings for once. You tweak it to go make it easier? Are you doing like just a regular apocalyptic run? I just wish they'd expedite NPC work. Well, the problem with NPC work, I mean, you see how NPCs work in most games, and I mean, it's for the most part, it's shoddy at best, and they're trying to do it right. And so like NPCs have been a bear, but I mean, I think that they've been working on them for years now. Oh yeah, you should try my server. Absolutely, Vague Silence. Join the Discord. Say hi. Everybody's really cool there. I mean, for the most part. There might be one or two jackasses, but for the most part, everybody's cool. Just joking, Jad. There are no jackasses in there. I make it very easy since I'm not very good. Yeah, but you could actually team up with somebody. The idea of NPCs having branching stories and being able to interrupt them and meet them at any point of any branch of the story is pretty neat. Yeah, and there's I forget the games that do that. There are a couple games that already do that. Not Fallout. I'm trying to think of what it is. Is it Metro that does that? where you can run into people. So the storylines are really kind of cool. I prefer they take their time on the NPCs, that it works good instead. Yeah, I used to be really, Wesley, I used to be like really, really like hell-bent on NPCs, but now I'm just kind of like, yeah, you know, we'll get it when we get it. I know that the developers aren't going to stop anytime soon. You know what I mean? They're pretty flush with cash, I imagine, after this last Bill 42 multiplayer update when they like just exploded. So I think that it's going to be one of those games where you know, they'll just continue working on it. Been waiting for them to add in animal NPCs so you can play a proper hunter for a long time. Yeah, that's really good. The only jackass on Drunk server is Drunk himself. There you go, Ian. Thank you. I guess that's right. I need to look myself in the mirror next time that I'm looking for a jackass. Been waiting for them to, let's see, and sometimes you may get poop pictures or animal genitalia in Discord. Yeah, occasionally you'll do that, yeah. But that's all in cringe, so. You got to work hard on something, man, you know? I mean, whatever makes you you. Drunk's looking at the man in the mirror. He's asking him to change his ways. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Well, you guys, I'm probably this is where we stop for the day. I appreciate y'all hanging with me. I will be streaming on Sunday because I'm off tomorrow. I got to go and take my daughter. We're going to watch my daughter in the band championships down in Bumfuck, Mississippi. I think it's called Rankin, which is like in the middle of nowhere. So I will be here on Sunday to stream probably Project Zomboid, maybe RimWorld. I haven't decided which. On Monday we'll be doing Project Zomboid in a new game if I get the key. They've already offered it to me. I accepted it, but they haven't sent it to me yet. So we'll probably be doing that. And then Tuesday will be Skylines 2. City Skylines. Pleasure to see you just for a few. Take care of yourself, brother. All the best to you and yours. Much love. Chat, take care. And Mark Moody. Hope to catch y'all later. Hey, Vague Silence. Yes, please do. And come join the Discord. Hang out. Come hang out. Be one of us. Come on, man. Be one of us. On your way out, if you guys will give me a thumbs up, those of you that haven't, I do appreciate it. And y'all have a great and safe Friday, and I will see you on the Flizzai. Flizzai. Sunday. Mix Sunday. Sunday, bloody Sunday. I'll see you guys then. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.